welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends ZA. In the last part, we tried to find out the mystery of Grisham, and it turns out he is the barista. And now we are going to go to Lysandra's Cafe, an old haunt from back in the day where we engaged in combat a long time ago. And we are going to go straight to the thingy because I think for this session of recordings, when I've got the house to myself, I'm going for end game. I'm going for the end game. Yep. So that'll be my goal of the day. Go to Lysandra's Cafe. And I'm surprised we haven't walked past it to get the fast travel spots. But we have a battle coming up, so I think it's probably best to have Lucario out as our starter. Have I got all my moves ready? Because I don't need to do the road battles anymore. Okay, so Iron Tail, Surf, Heat Wave, oh, Sludge Bomb. Okay, yeah. Actually, that's all the research tax we done last time. So let's go to the cafe. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you're asking yourself why we'd want to meet in such a spot. Oh no, I get it. I remember here. I blew up. It was probably me. It was probably me that blew up this factory. This is Lysandra Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though. Now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so close associated with such a disreputable group. Oh, well, it depends, Mr. Grisham. How much we talking? How much we talking, Mr. Grisham? Because, you know, property ain't getting cheap nowadays. You can't be fussy anymore. And since no one wants it, we'll take the liberty of pursuing it into a base for Team Flare. Or one rightly for Team Flare Nouveau. Do you know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. I whooped your ass! What can outsider you know about? Oh yeah, you little youngsters! You little youngsters who... when XY was 12 years ago or something like that. And yes, the recent Pokemon meme of what it was like 10 years ago is now Ultra Sun and Moon. What can outsider you know what Team Flare really was? Easy pickings, but you know. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point trying to explain everything, let's just get rid of him. This world has not been kind of having towards us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's too understandable sad though, some hearts in response like Grisella has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Griselle when she's set on a course of action. There are means of reading your battle tactics to me before I approach that, so I must ask, please won't you let Griselle the battle she desires? Now it's time for me to serve coffee. Okay, I guess we can't unlock that fast travel spot yet. Any candies to top up? Ooh. 2 M candies. Yeah, we'll just pop them on for Alligator. Yep, my focus is getting to the end, to the end game now. So I'll try my best not to distract myself. Fight me! I will, and I'll win. Fight me! I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Let's get this battle going. Let's get this battle going. Oh, nice picture that. As you see, Grisham and Grisham like to use like the KO moves. They like to use the KO moves, and I'm going to just do a bit of tactical. And I'm going to pop this early because we kind of have the advantage here. It's hungry time. I can see Team Flare will mostly use use Dragon type. Yeah, so they're definitely improved from being just zoom back fodder, shall we say. Look, there's actual decent Pokemon on their team. The Sandre would be proud. And maybe they had them in the front line to begin with, they wouldn't get such a big ass whooping by me in X and Y. I've got to win this battle. I won't let anyone stand in our way. Zling! Wandering to lose them all! Become Mega Lion! Simba! No! Oh, I'm sorry, my Feraligatr thought he was a lion bar. But I'm more of a Snickers and Milky Way man myself. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I accept nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumino City. I say time for a little coffee break. Yay! Oh my god, they're so happy. They're so happy. Ah, little murdering menaces. That should have got the Pokemon in battle for us as well. Now we're feeling refreshed. I'm going to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what we hope to accomplish. Join us inside. Join us inside. It's time for us to get into the base. Go into an old haunt. Old haunt. This is what fills Los Angeles Cafe. And here's a place I'd like to explain why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, a group of people known as Team Flare find a place for people to come together and help one another to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, man named Saragu, disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal to reduce the number of people in the world. And in the end, Lysandra made a foolish choice. He used the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon which nearly burnt the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure as providing you with a certain place to call home. But if he never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysandra would never been driven to such madness. Now we in Team Flare would have never been outcasts in society. And now it appears ZA is out to save Luminos relying on the support of your Team MZ. It's laughable. I am Hyde. I imagine you don't know how to live such outpouring. Of course, you might not even believe a word that I said. That's why I invite you to witness the truth yourself. I've played this game before. Well, Grisham, as you can see, I am not just the trainer from ZA. I am not just the trainer from ZA. I am CJK, the one that has been the 9-time champion of the region, including this one, and the champion of Hisui's past. and soon to be future Wind and Wave region champion. As you can tell by this time of recording, we don't know the name of the region. At time of recording, at time of uploading and recording, you will see your truth for your own eyes and reach for how awful it is. We should probably guess the name of the region while we're here, maybe. The Science Lab was designed to be a labyrinthy, and of course, Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you get to see the truth for yourself. That's why you're going to help me, right? That's why you're going to help me, right? No, never mind. I'm gonna make my way quickly through this maze. Yeah, why ain't you following? Oh, I think enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself into trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysandra's lab. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. You need to find an elevator key. Should be one lying around somewhere. Yep, so we've got to find a key card, get through some Pokemons, you know, get some free captures on the go. It's mostly Houndoom, Howdowers, the Hornedge line, and the Belding line. And you see they're all high level anyway, so they'll provide good. They'll provide high levels for us, which means we can get ourselves a nice Houndoom stone, because we're not going to get any higher level Houndooms compared to. And we can get the main Electric here as well, so yeah, we're going to get some high level Pokemon here, but I will explore every pound that I can. Hey, the TM for Dark Pulse, don't mind if I do. We love a good helpful TM. I can see it's quite an easy maze to get through. We're just going to do some side tracking to pick up some extra items. I can see there's no spinning tiles, so you know our destruction of Lysandra's labs was an improvement. We kind of improved on the lab. We kind of made the lab a bit better, less annoying. I've increased its property value. Provide me with all these tasty nutrients. I should probably start with my box. Oh no, my box is correct. 49. Let's see. Special attack, no special defense. Balanced stats on the board. I think this will be the Houndoom will keep. I should probably suit up better for the finale. I should look dapper in the finale. I think. I got to look clean for this finale. There's only one wall panel, so let's get to cracking. Okay, so another rare candy. Oh, this is where we'll find the Belden line. Hopefully we can catch a Belden here. Do some sneaky tactics. Because these have the toughest catch rate of any Pokemon. But it is the only place to capture the Beldum line in this game, and you can always return to Lab at any time to capture them. So we might come back after a tiny bit of the level up. It's a secret switch. Would you press it? Who wouldn't? And we've activated everything this lab has, it feels like. It just got a little bit brighter, shall we say. Sneaky on the Arbok. You should be up. Oh, level 60 Arbok. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, and a night. Ooh, thank you, Arbok, for your mysterious treasures. I kind of like that. So anyway, what's been happening at the time of recording, which is the 9th of April. You know, of 2026 variety, of course. Well, Pokemon Champions is out, I guess, and I don't know if we mentioned it. I don't know if we mentioned it before. I'm trying to remember if we did mention it before, but I'm not sure. Because remember when I had that whole Pokemon Coliseum rant? Yeah. I watched a tiny bit of a stream of it. Okay, am I meant to? I can't believe I forgot the maze. 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 Maze. I think I might have got distracted. I think I might have got distracted with the Arbok. That Hang on, I'm gonna see what item I picked up because I'm pretty sure I. Yeah. I've messed up this. I've messed up here. I've completely messed up. I'm gonna go backtrack and. But yeah, Pokemon. It feels odd that a game that doesn't have, you know, like a single player mode, you know, has an introduction story, which I just don't get really. I just don't get that. You know, you introduce boss-like characters. And it turns out there is no mini games. It's not Stadium 2. It's not Stadium 1. And I haven't decided if I want to play it or not. Because the only game I've enjoyed online battles Pokemon wise is this game. It's this game itself. So we are going the right path. Like I definitely checked like the differences it has. Okay, so we move on up here. This is where we met the Arbok. Oh, I was going the right way. I messed up like a dingus. But what we can do is not climb up the wall, some nice research tasks going. Any bits to have a look at before we full restore? We'll take that. The Neuburn. Okay, now time for a big battle, or a big little battle, depending on. And I definitely want that Pokemon. I definitely want that Pokemon indeed if we can. Then Aegislash floats away. Looks like he has to. Give me that sword. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of them things. Is like, unlock like Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2. That was essentially a game for everyone. I feel like, and I think the second best one is like Battle Revolution. Like it was Battle Revolution was the Battle Revolution was the next closest. Only because, unlike Colosseum and XD Gales of Darkness, there's only story mode and that's it. There's rental battles, but the rental battles in that one was just very lame, really. Not only, and like I know the rental battles were meant to be a tester, but it was only story and rental battles, especially when I've mentioned Colosseum's, lack of getting XP, a game where grinding XP is important. And no, I do not want to wait random hours or days before, NPC wants to challenge me for once. And I can see we go back to the old haunting ground, pick up a nice big candy. We might be feeding these candies very soon. The third floor. Yeah, well, what Battle Revolution got right was there was at least cut battles, and because of the DS, the DS having good connectivity with the Wii. Like if you had Diamond and Pearl, you definitely have connectivity. Whereas the link cables, like back in the day, link cables were rare. GBA, Game Boy Advance didn't matter. The link cables were rare. You could not find them anywhere. Shops never had them. Your friends wouldn't have them. And the only thing that kept us going with Game Boy Advance was, Fire Red Leaf Green when they had the link freebies. But even then, you could easily find a copy of that of Fire Red and Leaf Green without it. Like if you went to Turkey or that, or you found it somewhere else. But yeah, I guess we'll give Champions the best of luck, but it's just not the game for me, really. I don't think. Like, I just like the main series stuff, really, and that, and the device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokémon that had perished. We have found the ultimate weapon buried in the earth in Senninage Town. It's been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with little work. But it's yet necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he's the creator of the machine. We must find him and capture him without delay. Kalos said to have two legendary Pokémon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yavator, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities science not being able to decode. What would happen to a world if we have such power to activate an ultimate weapon? The device that grants life is a grant that decreases life stolen from other Pokemon. It's because this basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convention, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life being conjuncted to a Pokemon that's lost its own and has to be revived. What then would occur to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people can only continue to grow. And with that growth invites new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. That's when only one something cannot be shared. And when something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, someone must survive without it. The aim is to create a world where people live in beauty is a world of conflict is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world to a more beautiful future. Zeh! Can I pet that dog? Have you learned the secrets of the ultimate weapon, how truly abnormal it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made the device that now dwells in Prison Tower. Zygarde seems to wish I come to this place. I've lost my memory, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke to him 5 years ago, though, through the bars of his cell, I didn't know his true intent. But I did learn the device within Prison Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device requires a certain particular Pokemon, a particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so did I. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you were still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. Did we ever capture Zygarde in our playthrough? I don't think we did. I don't think we did the post-game at all, I don't think. I'm trying to remember, it was a while. The weapons activation device in Prison Tower made itself sense in danger, and as from a threat to Luminous could be used to at any time. To stop the device, Zygarde must regain its true power. It's given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will be frenzied with a similar state to Roguebuck evolution. The only thing we bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. We need the Eternal Flower and a training control floor for full power. It's the truth I know, and you have learned all of those young people waiting at the Lysandra Cafe wanted you to learn. Go speak with Grisham and then with AZ and then do what must be done. And we can fast travel. No, we cannot fast travel just yet. Did you see Lysandra? I met him inside. To think that he's still alive. He doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It was because of him, not the rest of us. Griselda, there'll be time for such things later. And you, CDK, now know the truth of AZ's sins. And I'll make the request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see by now, with AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prison Tower controlled. Everything we learn points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage and achieve a kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if you can be the ones to protect Luminous, then people will see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare. Yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Luminos. The city's our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare exists was to make Luminos better, to make the future for all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we work hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. As we work there, we also heard the voice of Luminos' people. We understand it better than PC than anyone else. It's better than people. If anyone really wants to face me in battle, you need more than just a challenge ticket. You need to be very talented over CA's Florette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer battling out for the AZ Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I'll be able to wander astray in Prison Tower with Florette. Go talk with the rest of the team members here and decide what you really want to do. It's time they learn of AZ's Tim to go back to Hotel Z. Yeah, and I think I might make these episodes slightly shorter than normal. Just going to quickly see if we can capture a Dramper. If Dramper's not around, we will retreat for now. Okay, so no Dramper, so let's get to Hotel Z. Hopefully we won't trigger a cutscene. And I join us in the next party.